Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of July. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Virgo. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches. If it doesn't resonate, Virgo, try watching readings for any other part of your natal chart. On this channel, you could find the messages that you need there instead. If you want to book a private reading that's one-on-one and just for you, and not general but personal, Virgo, the link to my website to schedule a private reading with me is down in the description below. I do have openings next week, I think. I'm booked up for this week. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I try to read for you guys every week. I'm really sorry that I have not been able to keep up with readings on this channel. The last couple of months have been crazy, you guys, but things have settled down. I'll be back on it every week. I'm here for you this week. Right now it's Soma Chandra Virgo. Glad I did this reading for you. This looks incredibly complicated, and to be perfectly honest, I feel a shit ton of cross watchers in here, which kind of drives me crazy. So I'll try to make everybody happy. Things could be opposite, roles could be reverse, Virgo, and this could also just be happening around you and you're just watching it. A lot of court cards came out as well, so there could be a bunch of different people involved. You did show up at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, the World, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. Wanted to try and work something out with you because you're doing very well for yourself, and there's this new home. Some of you may have just moved or you're about to move. I also get the feeling that maybe someone, it's weird, I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but when I was getting into your energy, something I saw is that just when there's about to be some stability between you and someone else, someone moves suddenly. You might have missed an opportunity with them or them with you. I also think somebody tried to give you something or vice versa and the other person did not accept it. I also feel like you and another person might want to be together, but someone's got to get out of a sticky situation first, and you're almost feeling like it's wishful thinking. Someone's thinking twice at this point. Your advice for July is mountain. The solitude from the northeast indicates a fresh new cycle. So a new cycle is coming in for you or someone you're connecting to. But right now is the time to meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and the lessons you've learned. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing to elicit new ideas. Make the best of your timing. End of winter, beginning of spring. So, and I heard an ouch when I read that. Something isn't going to come through to fruition. You have a bit of a mountain to climb. This might cause you or a person you're trying to connect to think twice. Someone's thinking twice about something. Because things, you know, when things seem so obvious, there may be more to it than the surface appearance. So don't underestimate situations right now. Think twice and explore more deeply before taking action. You may have to approach something differently, or someone else does. Some of you might be being blocked in some way by the universe and you're not aware of it. I think it's because it's time to eliminate negative energy. So new cycles are coming in, but apparently right now, Virgo, you're meant to be meditating and reflecting upon the lessons you've learned. There's still emotional cleansing to be done. You're meant to make the best of your timing. Now is the time to eliminate negative energy. Be aware that some unpleasant energy may be at hand. Invoke space clearance. Sever connections to negative influences. Declutter, detox. I do have unhealthy patterns at the bottom of the Illumination Oracle deck, and I have obsession, surrender, wishful thinking, and self-love here. It's definitely time for you or a person you're connecting to focus on self-love. Someone may want to be with you, but they can't be. But these cards are kind of weird. I was like, whoa, this is going in a weird direction. It may have to do with money. Someone may feel, yeah, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Somebody felt left out in the cold. They're trying to move on. They want help, or they want to give you help. You might have tried to help this person financially. King of Swords and Queen of Swords. This could be a couple that's not really happy together. Conversely, because the Ten of Cups is here, yeah, here's the Ace of Wands. Okay, I think you and a person you're trying to connect to, Virgo, are going to have to put your heads together to make a new start happen. Something painful might have to occur first. But these cards are kind of odd. The first card that came out of the Life Coaching Oracle deck, 14, Obsession. It's time to get out of your head and back in your heart. Surrender, number 12. Release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Wishful thinking. You're learning how to manifest the life you desire. Right now is a time of self-love. You're meant to, I think what they want you to do, either you or a person you're connecting to, is to, there's no other easy way to say it, let go of obsessive, fantastical, wishful thinking. Surrender to the truth. Understand that manifest is a verb, like you actually have to do. Wishful thinking won't get you shit. You actually have to manifest a life you really desire if you love yourself enough to do it. But with obsession coming out, surrender, and unhealthy patterns, someone has to work through something first before they can move towards you or you towards them. Like there's some blocks that need to be lifted. Negative thinking, wishful thinking, those things don't serve you. Clearing out the negative energy. It looks like it's going to be a while. Yeah, end of winter, beginning of spring. Again, that might be next year. Right now, someone may be in a time of solitude. And a person around you is stuck, confusion, long distance trip. You might want to travel to see this person. You might be confused about them. They may say they're stuck, or they're telling you, I'm stuck, I'm confused, I don't know what I want. Is this fueled on obsession? Do we need to love ourselves a little bit more first? And there could be a discrepancy with money here, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, with the Ten of Swords in the world. An ending could be painful and hurting. Also, someone could have a health issue or a sickness, because I have the Devil here as well. Something about needing some kind of financial help as well. Someone may be in a situation they're in for a financial reason of some kind. I don't have a lot of pentacles, but I'm hearing that. I have very little pentacles actually, which surprises me. I'm like, what? No pentacles? I'm reading for an earth sign. Not very much. The Empress came out kind of grounded with the Libra Taurus energy, but this person's kind of stuck. And their cards overall about you, Virgo, or this is either the way they feel about this situation or the way you see them. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, the Two of Wands, the Hermit. This person's confused. They're waiting. They're thinking about it. They're withdrawn. They're trying to pick a path to move forward, but there's so much uncertainty. With this card combination tells me that this person needs to go through a lot of self-reflection, and they've got a ways to go. They keep looking back at the past, and anytime they look at the future, they have to go into hermit mode, and that's you. They could be thinking about you. You could be dealing with another Virgo, and there's this confusion between the two of you. Someone has to process quite a bit here and transmute knowledge into wisdom. They're confused. They don't know where to go. They feel stuck. I think they need to get out of their past. They could be at a distance from you. They let the past confuse them. I think it's just because this person's got more learning and growing to do. They're withdrawn from you. I think they tell themselves they're stuck. Your cards were a little odd. Hiding the truth. Some of you have a Moon or a Venus in Gemini. It's not like you're liars or anything like that, or maybe Scorpio in your chart and a close planet. They can be reserved and withdrawn. You guys can be like stoic by yourselves, hiding just because you're Virgos. Hiding the truth, you're on the right path, making plans. Some of you may be in a situation you're not happy in, because I do have loyalty here. So someone's in an unhealthy pattern, but still staying loyal. Inadequate, obstacles ahead, waiting for you. Feeling vulnerable. You're waiting, they're waiting. I think you feel like you need to keep your plans under wraps. You are on the right path. Now is a time to make plans. Now is a time to make plans. And your cards overall are the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, High Priestess, Pisces or Libra here. Well, you want to move towards an honest truth. And you're being very quiet right now and listening to your intuition. I think you want an answer about the way something's going to go down. It could involve family or long-term emotional stability. You may already be in a commitment of some kind and you're being very quiet. You may decide that you're happy on your own. Some of you are psychics and fortune tellers. Hello to my light workers. I'm pretty happy doing that too, for those of you that that's true with. But I think that High Priestess is more of, it's not hiding the truth. It's more of like you're quiet. Some of you are trying to break an unhealthy pattern though, or someone around you needs to. I think there's been an obsession. This could also just indicate Capricorn as well. So the overall reason for the reading is the Four of Wands, which is about setting up a stability and a foundation. The way someone's feeling is the High Priestess. They see you as Temperance, Sagittarius. You could be Sag, Sun, or Rising Moon or Venus, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Also, Black Moon and Lilith placement for just like one or two of you in Sagittarius, and they see you driven by something more primitive about yourself. Maybe it's your North Node. Sag might just be a placement in your chart. They're seeing you as Temperance. What you need to know is the King of Wands or your advice, and the final outcome was the Queen of Cups. We got a Queen of Cups, a King of Wands. We got a King of Swords. We got a King and Queen of Swords, and we have an Empress. Jesus. So there's a lot going on here. These could be different aspects of you and another person. These could be different people altogether showing up. Because I feel like the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords are two different people maybe, or the Empress. There could have been a triangulation. Someone's thinking about the past. This could also be you too, Virgo. Like every time you think about the past, you get confused and sucked back in. You may need to go back and look at something, but not let it hold you back in some way. Some of you very much want to have a breakthrough with this High Priestess person. It could be the Queen of Cups, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the reason for the reading is the Four of Wands. Clarifying, this is the Chariot, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So somebody might be moving and it might hurt them to do that. They might move, they might message you, they may tell you they want to come and be with you, or they're going somewhere else. With the Four of Wands, they're setting up shop somewhere else. They want to. There might have just been too much heartbreak where they are, so they have to get away. Eight of Wands. Someone may really want to work and make good money, but they can't. Like something about cost of living not being good where they are maybe, or where you are. So this could be your energy. This could be the person around you messaging back and forth, or something happened very quickly. And the way someone's feeling, this could be how you're feeling, but I meant for it to be the energy around you. I tried to see what was coming in towards you. The High Priestess, someone's listening to their intuition, being very quiet. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Empress. This sure looks like a Libra. The Empress is a wife, a mother, a married woman. These could be two different people. Someone talking to this Empress. This could be a friend of yours trying to give you advice. It's also possible this person is holding you in very high regard, looking at something, looking at a picture, reminiscing. And they see you, you could be the Queen of Swords here. They see you as being very smart, but they also see you as having very high standards, being very beautiful, being very creative, very grounded, very nurturing, very loving, very like badass here, but also very direct with them. There could have been two different people involved here. There could be two different people possibly. I think that they see you as being very smart. Also, I just heard someone, this is like for one person, but I'm gonna say it because I can hear you loud and clear. Somebody told this person to watch a tarot reader on YouTube. They might have been a Libra, or they heard something in a psychic reading. They might even visit a psychic. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh. There's some psychic people watching me today. I feel it. I love it. But this person sees you as Temperance. Clarifying Temperance is the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and Judgment. I wanted to know what the Nine of Swords was, what the stress is. Seven of Swords and the Devil. Okay. I think that you're maybe giving this person the cold shoulder, or that they listen to their intuition about you, or you about them. Someone thinks the other person is very smart and very mature and very beautiful, but the Empress is not a kid anymore. She doesn't F around. They may think you're giving them the cold shoulder, but they may think you're like an angel, that you represent all this peace and calm and stability in some way. Temperance, the Sagittarian energy, it can come off as aloof, but they determine purpose. They're calm, soulmate kind of energy. And I mean, they're the angels that walk among us. And this person might have some issues because they're the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and Judgment. Well, they're hearing an inner calling. And they're also super stressed out about it. And I think their knee-jerk response is to clam up. What they're stressed out about is the Seven of Swords and the Devil. This person might lie, or someone may be trying to get out of a situation that they're not happy. The universe corrected me and said, it's not that what you're saying is wrong, but there's a more positive spin. This person might need to just be smart and be smart like you. They've maybe taken your advice as the Queen of Swords and the Empress Virgo, and they're like, okay, I want to do this. There's stuff, I'm so confused. They are stressed out about this, and they know they need to be smart. They might need to get out of a situation that they're not happy with. I have Capricorn here, but there is obsession, addiction. Maybe somebody else has an addiction or an emotional problem. Also anxiety. An air sign could have been involved, Scorpio, Capricorn here. It's also possible that this person, it's almost like they know their plan won't work. They could be Capricornian. They could, at their worst, I love Capricorn. They're my favorite earth sign, but at their worst, they can be hella controlling. Like, no, we're going to do it my way. And when it doesn't work, they kind of freak out a little bit. That could be what's happening too. There could have been an obsession between the two of you to some degree. Yeah, something's just weird about that. But I also think maybe an air sign was involved, and a Libra might have been involved. I feel like someone's thinking a lot about the past here, and these could be all the people this person's thinking about and situations that are happening. This Empress could be a mother, an ex-wife, a mother-in-law as well, your mother, their mother, someone else they're with. They're quiet, they see you, they might want to get out of their situation, they just don't know how. They don't show you a lot of emotion. But what you need to know is the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine here, or just he's very sexy, he's handsome. And then I got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Okay, this is someone jealous and pissed off at what this other person has just obtained. Or maybe this is you saying, no, I think you're a player and I think you're arrogant. Thanks for handing me one pentacle, bitch. That's not good enough for me. I also get the feeling that for my masculines, you have a feminine, you did anyways, that you were too good for them. You were too smart. You were too innovative. Like, you could be the King of Swords and the King of Wands. A woman can be that way too. You can come out in king energy. And like what you gave them wasn't good enough. It's not your fault. You gave them a perfectly good offer, if that rings true for you. And they could have seen something go down with this other person here, this Queen of Swords Empress. Now they're going to sneak away. Even though you were smart, they have problems. They can't handle how smart and passionate and what a good leader you are and how innovative you are. I feel that's true for some of my ladies too. They're pissed off. Another message I am hearing is that you don't like the way they communicate. You're mad at what they've offered you. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. Somebody was like, no, this isn't good enough. I'm a fiery badass. Maybe your shadow side came out, or this Queen of Wands a little bit, and was like, no, I'm too good for this. I'm too good for this. Congratulations. There could be some jealousy going on and some competitiveness between you and another person, and you might not be talking to them either. And you're like, nope, this is not good enough for me. You also may see this person, Virgo, get some kind of success right after they told you something heartbreaking. Yeah, I also just heard just now that for some of you, someone took your advice, but they won't admit that you gave them the advice, or vice versa, like it's their own idea. I also just heard that someone doesn't want to be in a partnership in business with someone else. They want to work independently. For some of you in career, in particular for my masculines, feminines though too, possibly, you compete with them. You could be, I don't know why I feel like, I don't normally get this off the Nine of Wands, but like you work in a building, you're right next to them. It's too close to home. Someone doesn't like someone else being their competition. You could be in the same field. Oh my God, I'm getting so many random downloads. Wow, you guys. But someone's blocking something and mad, and something isn't good enough. But then there's this Queen of Cups that we're ending on. So this could be you. This could be someone else. If this is you, I think you're going to stand here with your cup of love. But queens and kings don't move. They create or sustain an environment. They don't run all around like a page or a knight. This person may look up to you if you're the Empress and the Queen of Swords. They may think you're the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, which is so emotionally intuitive, so balanced, so calm. And they don't quite know how they feel about it. And on the Queen of Cups, I have walking away, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. I do get the sense that this Queen of Cups might have walked away from you, or you walked away from this person. You have a lot of love for them, but you've had to leave something behind, just focus on work, but there's still this confusion, or they're confused by you. They're confused by you, but you're just trying to go in a smart direction, and you're being very quiet. You need to know that you're on the right path, but you're making plans. I feel like there might be something breaking apart here. And also money and finances could be a problem. Something could be ending. Someone could just be sitting here. This could be an ex as well. That doesn't have to be you. I feel like some of you have an ex that might be a Capricorn, and something hurt here. She left you out in the cold, or vice versa, and it hurt. This still might be on someone's mind, but you will move past it, and something will come in. And if you and this person want to be together, you could come up with a good solution together. I feel like these are other people all in the way. Money, a painful ending, lots of people involved. Just know that this person is confused and stuck. They could have had to go away for a while to deal with their shit. They might have seen something else here. They could be far away right now. You may make plans to go see them. And this Queen of Cups might actually be another person external that's checking in, left out in the cold. She might be mad to see you starting something with this King of Wands, and she's jealous. She doesn't like it. I'm hearing that now as well. And they could be married to this person or with them. But yeah, this was a lot. This was a lot. I'm like, okay, I'm not thrilled with this reading, but I actually tried a couple times, Virgo, and I kept getting a similar storyline with the same decks. I finally used a pendulum, and they said, deliver the message. They're waiting. They're waiting for you. And I was like, okay. So think twice. Someone's thinking twice. I think that somebody does need to surrender to their obsessions and wishful thinking, and not live in a fantasy. Focus on self-love, actually manifesting dreams into reality. Looks like some stuff needs to be worked through first, and to get past the addictions and maybe any financial problems. Once you work through the negative energy, you're going to go in a better direction, and maybe this person will too. Yeah. All right, Virgo, that's your reading for the beginning of July. I'm sorry it was late, my loves. I'm sorry. I will be back on a weekly schedule. Things are lining up in my life as well. I'm going to get into I have no Virgo in my chart, but my goodness, do you guys inspire me with your diligence and hard work. So thanks for giving me this energetic push today to read for you. I will definitely read for you again next week as well, because I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.